Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video will be all about romance manhwa with hot and sexy male leads. This may not be my usual manhwa recommendations, but I know some of y'all are looking for manhwa to read with eye candy or good looking male leads, so this will be easy for you to navigate through them while I basically talk about my fangirl thirsty moments. But before we go in with the video, as you can see, only a small percentage of you are actually subscribed. So if you want more manhwa recommendations, please don't hesitate to subscribe, as it really helps the channel a lot and you will be kept updated whenever I upload new videos. Without further ado, let's get on with the first one. The first one is Yurdian from the manhwa, Seducing the Villain's Father, also known as Flirting with the Villain's Dad. He's the emperor of the opposing kingdom of Yurnika, the female lead, and then he kidnapped her later and Yurnika became a captive. Yurdian is indeed an attractive man, as we can see with his blonde hair and red eyes. I think he looks so put together and chill, like he's probably the type of person who always smells good. I don't know where that came from, but that's what I thought of him. I also think that his personality is what attracted me the most to him. He's kind of aloof to himself but is charismatic. While I'm reading the manhwa, I'm genuinely having fun because the way he kept rejecting Veronica is funny, but later they have like these sweet moments and Yurdian finally showing emotions is so cute. Next is Isaac from Blood of Madame Giselle. He's a vampire and form a romantic relationship with Giselle, the female lead, after she saved her from the basement. Fun fact, it's actually the first manhwa I read. I know, a little bit risky for a first one, but definitely Isaac kinda set the bar at a high place. For me, he low-key has a place in my heart. I don't know if it's because he's my first male lead, but the way that he makes Giselle feels, apart from making her feel good like that way, I just adore him and how he can go from this sexy personality to being this adorable is still a wonder for me. He also has a killer body but a baby face, like he's literally the perfect man. Next is Cassis Pedalian from The Way to Protect the Older Brother, also known as Roxana. He's the captive of the Agrishe family and the one whose Roxana's been secretly helping to escape. Cassis is definitely attractive to me. His blonde hair and golden eyes are like enough to know that he's good looking. He's kind and innocent, who's opposed to Roxana, who exerts such a badass energy. As for him, it's just a very welcoming aura. But can we talk about his appearance at the last part of season 1? Because oh my god, he looked immaculate entering together with his family. It's sort of like his comeback. And I'm so mesmerized that time and surprised because that's a glow up for real, and the tension between him and Roxana is also strong. I can't wait to see them again at season 2. Next is Riften from Under the Oak Tree. He's a famous knight and a husband to the female lead, Max. Fun fact, it's actually the second manhwa I've read after Blood of Madame Giselle, as you can see with the pattern. I might not be going the right way, but I don't know what to say beside that I'm quite thirsty for this kind of manhwa. At first, I'm kinda scared of Riften because it's not even his fault. It's because of him and Mac's misunderstandings, and I thought that at first he just don't care about her, especially when they separated after their first night and he goes to the war and leave Max alone. And then after coming back, he's acting very forward with her. Like when they first met again, like calm down, Riften. Though it was kinda cute when he said that he thought of Max the whole time, and then they live together. He's acting very in love, and since then, I just became one of those bitches who's smitten with Riften. Next is Teriod or Theo from The Lady and the Beast. He's the mysterious Duke of the Atalantas that has an arranged marriage with the female lead Astina. He has the curse of being a wolf, and Astina is supposedly the one who can break it. Theo is a very chill male lead to me. I think he radiates kind of chaotic but also a lot of Prince Charming aura. Like his only flaw is him not controlling the curse. From the time I've been reading the story, I thought a lot about how charming and attractive he was in a lot of ways, so that's that. Next is Prince Alvin and Duke covered from the story A False Confession. This is a two-in-one hot male lead since they came from the same manhwa. In the story, they have the complete opposite character of each other. Prince Alvin is literally the Prince Charming of the kingdom, while Duke Covered has the Grim Reaper title because of his dark persona and attitude. They are the conflicts of Renesha, the female lead, and she is having a difficulty to choose which one of them she really likes. Personally, I think they are both very attractive. Prince Alvin triggers the damsel in distress in me. He always arrives at the right timing, like for real, he can grab any ladies he like. He's charismatic and I know he's the type to when he flash a smile, you will feel some butterflies in your stomach. But for Duke Covert, he's more of a serious guy and I think I like him more. I don't know, but he's so attractive to me. This might be because of personal preferences, but I tend to like characters who are aloof to themselves, like they would seem to be cold, but once you know them, they're actually warm and affectionate, and he's literally like that. He might look a little bit scary, and he's also been looking like he's been missing a lot of his sleep schedules, but I'm still having him. At some point, I envied Renesha a lot because they are literally two fine gentlemen who's wanting her and girl, give me your secret. Next is Rudiger from the manhwa. I will change the genre. Also known as the Villainess flips the script. He's the one, together with the female lead Judith, adopt the future male lead of the story, Luca. They sort of became his parents and has a good relationship with each other. Rudiger is kind of a quiet man but likes to tease Judith and Luca a lot. He's also very rich, like there is one time when he showers Judith with a lot of gems and gifts, which I think is also hot. Anyways, he is a very fine man. Like he radiates DILF energy though he doesn't have a real child. Ninth is Kalisto from The Death is the only ending for Villainess, also known as Villains Are Destined to Die. He is the crown prince of the empire and is currently in a developing relationship with Penelope, the female lead. I will admit that at first I am not whatsoever is attracted to him. He's introduced as your typical bad guy trope, which I had enough of. Also, he's the one who killed Penelope the most, which genuinely terrified me. But when I'm reading Calista in the final chapters of season 2, someone made a breakthrough for real because I'm also being carried away from his actions toward Penelope. I started to see him in a different light, and that is when I admit that he's quite attractive. The last one is Michael from The Princess and Prince A Traitor. He's the homunculi assigned to the female lead Eve, which is basically like a servant assigned to a royal member, which is Eve. They're very powerful and they are bound to protect their owner until to the extent of their power. From the first time I saw him, I'm attracted at first sight because he looked mighty and well presented. As I go on with the story, I'm watching him and the things he's been doing to win Eve, and I thought that how can he be so obedient, while in reality, when Eve gets hurt, he can turn the empire down like he's just so dedicated to her. That is all for the video. Thank you so much for staying and listening to me talking about literally to the characters, but you know, sometimes they are just more sexier and attractive than most people in real world. So I hope you all to have a good day and I will see you next time.